Why they talking like they gone? Just don't provoke me, cause I don't need no cellmates. I'm in a two-seat, doing drops like a mailman. This ain't no hoopty, ass she riding, she's a hell yeah. No, I won't lose sleep about no pussy, I'm like farewell. Yeah. I'm outside. I know how it feel to see your homie switch sides. I know how to put that Rolls Royce shit in drive. I know how to load a clip and shoot, we gotta ride. You ain't gotta lie to me, baby, no. You know it's a vibe every time we catch him off sides, he won't make it, no. Money on my mind, I can't get it all. I've been outside.
We inside True Pot Studios. Welcome back to another one here on the Morning Hustle. And yeah, you see my TV in the background talking about my battery low. Damn. Talk about a fly on the wall. But yeah, man, welcome back. You know, yesterday I was talking about, hey, the next episode, it was going to be for you guys, you know, especially for, you know, kind of like a preparation message to the new tax partners who have just come on board. So, you know, before we get into it, though, you see this thing right behind me is going to kill me the whole fucking time. I got to get rid of it. Yeah, they said power. Where's the power? Hold on. I guess there is no power. All right. Well, rough start. I got the power. Remember that song? And yes, we got the power back, all right? Nothing crazy behind me. Gosh, that would have been killing me the whole show, y'all. I'm telling y'all. I'm a bit of a stickler like that. Again, let's go. Shout out the family on IG, Gig Tax. You know, let's bring them on the show, actually. You know what I'm saying? Let's bring them on the show. Let's bring the IG family on the show right now. I got to get my YouTube family, too. I know that my, you know, one of the front men right now, the moderator, Gig Tax, my man Mayo, shout out to you. She is Ashatiana, and I hope I got that right. Thank you for tuning in. My man Martin, what's up, brother? Good morning, man. It's Friday, you know, turning up at the end of the week, right? We're ending it right. The holiday season is right around the corner. It's extra cold this morning. I don't know if it's just me. You know, usually the cold doesn't bother me, but yeah, it was a little nippy this morning. Maybe I shouldn't go outside in shorts. Who else is on here? Let's go back to the YouTube family. Again, guys, thank you for tuning in. This is Friday. And, you know, yesterday I just, you know, I said, you know what, I'm going to just send out, you know, some information out there, especially to the new tax partners. I know there's tax partners that have been with the Truthful Taxes company. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, it's that line right there in the bottom corner right there, Truthful Taxes. We are powered by Truthful Taxes, man. And, you know, the tax season is approaching, and there's a lot going on during the holidays. You know, next thing you know, tax season approaches. Whether you're a client or a tax preparer, you know, you're definitely got to be prepared, you know, got to be prepared. And, you know, there's an old Latin saying that goes, Amat Victoria Curam. All right. That means victory loves preparation. And, you know, I try to live by that saying. You know, you got to prepare. You know, sometimes you can over prepare, right, and not pull the trigger. But I'm not talking about that. You know, I'm talking about preparing, making sure that you're giving yourself the best possible chance and opportunity to succeed. And, you know, I'm a second-year partner going on a third. And, you know, one of the main things that concerned me in the beginning, you know, was, of course, you know, am I going to understand this? You know, am I going to really be able to help my clients to the best of my ability? You know, am I capable? There's a million things that start to storm in, you know, especially as a business owner too. And if you never did taxes and you're just learning taxes, you got to remember you're taking on a lot of things. And without preparation, you know, you can find yourself in a lot of stress. And I think that, in the first year that I was with the partnership, there was a lot of things and I'm the type of guy that like I really need to really dive into something and really, really know it in order for me to like really speak on it and be confident to even like say anything on it. So I sometimes like over research, but I definitely could have added a lot less stress and pressure on myself if I would have known a few things. And like I said, we're going to share them today. And again, please hit the like, subscribe if you like what we're doing over here, and hit that notification bell. It doesn't cost you a thing. I'm telling you, you hit that like, subscribe, notification bell, and tell a friend about the show, right? It doesn't cost you a thing, and it helps the show grow tremendously. So, I encourage you to do that. It takes 2 segundos if you're on your phone, if you're on your laptop at work, come on, man. But look, we got veterans like Martin Fulco, who is on the IG, and maybe anybody that's coming on or listening to the show, you could kind of give us some of your pointers and maybe some advice that you have as a veteran partner in the business. Anything you would want to offer, you're more than welcome to come on. Or if not, we do have a live chat. You can interact on the live chat. That beautiful skyline right there, New York. Oh, man. All right. Let me get some coffee, man. Let me get some coffee here. All right. So preparation, right? What kind of things you should be preparing for, and of course, in the tax business, and I'm going to concentrate probably more on this is, sales, right? That's a concern, right? Am I going to have enough clients? It's my first year. Am I going to be able to attain a certain amount of clients? So, we'll start there, right? Preparing for client acquisition, right? I mean, you should have already started, networking. You should have already started reaching out to the immediate ones in their circle. You have a bunch of circles around you, okay, that you can reach out to, and offer your services to. You have your immediate members, family, friends. Then you have the next circle, which may be the corner store, bodega you go get your candy from, for your kids. I mean, it could be whatever, right? Those are the people you interact with. That's your other circle, targeting that client acquisition, right? You're targeting these circles and you work your way from in to out, right? So who else do you interact with? Who do you see? Who do you get your coffee from? And the people that are around you and the people you'd be surprised how many people you interact with. And I don't care if you're on a computer all day, you don't go outside, you're interacting with somebody on the internet. So, there's circles in the digital realm too, right? So if you're in that space that, you don't really interact, kind of like a, sort of introverty, which is cool, that's fine. But, if you're going to be trying to acquire clients, you're going to have to come out of your shell just a bit. Okay. And I know not everyone's a salesman. Not everybody's talky, but this is what I mean about preparing, right? You have to prepare these scenarios. And how do you prepare by you? You run them in your head. You don't have to literally do a skit unless you have a friend that can help you. If you're, if you have some type of, social kind of, I don't want to say anxiety, but if you have some type of social, non-approach, basically you're more of like the person that gets approached than the one that does the approaching. Again, you have to come out of your shell just a little bit, and there's ways to prepare for that. Like I said, you could practice. I mean, you could talk in the mirror. I mean, you could do a bunch of little scenarios where you can kind of run these exercises to go ahead and be able to approach somebody. But if you're not in that circle and you're a person that doesn't mind approaching people, these are the circles that you can concentrate on and look to acquire some clients through them. Now, I want you to understand that you're not just going to give your client, or let's say you walked up to the coffee shop and you gave the guy hey, let me get my latte or whatever you get in the morning. and you give them your card. You tell them, you probably interact with the person all the time. They probably know you, give them the card. You don't have to even say your name to those people. It's almost like there's no real introductory needed if you're already going to those places, especially if you're interacting with them more and more and more. Now, the outer circle after that is the ones where you have to literally introduce yourself. They never knew you, and you have to introduce yourselves, which requires a little more salesmanship, a little more confidence, right? But you can go ahead and we'll fall back on the circle that I was talking about just now with the coffee. You don't have to introduce yourself, really. It's more of a handoff. But don't fall into this belief that you give somebody your card once and you tell them you do taxes and you do them well. Whatever your sales pitch might be, make it quick and clear. And always with a smile. Obviously, there's so much that can come with an interaction with a smile. So remember to smile. All right. Even for you guys out there that sometimes look like meanies and shit. Pretty sure when you smile, it's like you can light up the room. So make sure you're smiling. Make sure you're using eye contact. I know some of you out there, have trouble with eye contact. You know what I mean? But you can practice this. You can practice it in the mirror. Hey, listen, you can make this a fun thing. You can practice it with a friend, with your partner. I don't know, staring contest. You ever heard of one of those? But you have to exercise this, especially if you've never been, the type of person that's been involved in a job or just even in sales, But, if you want to acquire clients, you have to have a little bit of salesmanship, Obviously, you're offering services that you don't need too much salesmanship because there's a lot of people that guess who has to do their taxes? Everybody, So there's clients out there. Just think about it. Everybody in America has to do their taxes. So there's clients out there. Now, don't fall under the belief that you interact with them once and that's it. No, you have to do follow-ups. You have to do follow-ups, guys. You cannot just hand off your card one time and then say, hey, why didn't you call me? I would have done your taxes. No, you have to do follow-ups. How often should you follow up? I mean, you don't want to come off as, pesky or whatnot, but you want to follow up like right now before the holidays. You can send out a message, happy holidays. How you doing? I just wanted to check in, let you know that, I'm looking forward to a new tax season with you as well. Looking forward to helping in any way and best way possible. You write that type of message and you plant that little seed in there. They're thinking about you. After the holidays, guess what? There's a lot of partying. All right. It's a lot of partying. There's the New Year's. There's a lot going on. What are you going to do? After the New Year, you follow up again. So, you got to put into the strategies and preparation and follow-ups and all these things have to come to play if you really want to have that person as a client. There's a lot of, and look, I was, and you see a few brick and mortar tax services, but they're so small, I mean, the ones I've seen around my, but they're so small and it's like probably like 3 people in there. 3 people can't service like a million people. There's clients out there, people. I'm telling you. And again, preparation is key. So this is one thing. And again, some have mentioned to me, that are just newly coming on, and this one is it's always a concern, because you don't want to fail in a sense, right? And you definitely don't want to feel like you're not succeeding. It's not a good feeling, right? But you got to ask yourself, did I make the best possible plan? Did I prepare? Did I make, did I do my my follow-ups? Did I reach out to all the people that I'm around? You'd be surprised how many people you interact with. Again, I can't stress it enough. Like where you go buy your groceries, where you go take your dogs to get groomed, your haircuts, Everywhere there's somebody, and obviously somebody, not and not everybody's not going to have a tax guy, everybody's doing their taxes, but you have to really distinguish yourself from the other services that person might already be receiving, and that in itself has to be something that is created by you, the individual, whether that be something like an offer, $50, off if you refer me another person, or whether it be extra tax planning strategies that you could go or jump on a call with. Maybe you were just explaining it so much better because before I even got into this tax business, I'd see, the tax people that I would see would just be people that, you'd walk in, you give them W-2, boom, 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 and then they'd send you out the door with a big bill. And one of the reasons that I'm still in this partnership is because I've seen the people here, and I got to meet a lot of the partners, and it's always about helping, and that's what essentially you're doing. Yeah, you're getting paid. Yeah, you're out there hustling, but you're providing a service that's going to help somebody's financial situation, because taxes is your biggest bill. So, all these things are, I say just for you to like have an idea of what kind of sales pitch or what you might say to a client, how you can kind of distinguish yourself from maybe an existing tax preparer that he's already or she's already working with. So, you have to be ready for this, because if you're not, preparing for the client, targeting your clients and for the acquisition of these clients, you're going to find yourself kind of in a stress when the actual season comes. So, I always want everyone to have a successful, first year, and you look this stuff up, first 2 years of an entrepreneurship is pretty rough. That's what they say, but it doesn't have to be. There's so many, and the businesses are all different. Some are tougher on you than others. This business right here needs not to be tough on you. And preparation, again, is key. Let me go back to the YouTube family too, man. I'm over here chilling, laid back. And I think my IG froze? Oh man. My IG did not freeze. I didn't even say what's up to some of the people here. Let's bring it back to your IG, man. Thought my IG was scrolling. Let me wave to everybody. Israel Felix Jr. Cheer. All right. Natalie. I hope I'm not killing you guys' names. My man Ryan, what's up, champ? Stormy Ride joined. Cheer. Let's go. IG family always coming through. Let me see. Where the heck is my mouse? My mouse gets lost in these monitors right here. Bam. All right. Again, preparation. All right. Martin Fulco is on the YouTube family. Okay. Got the wrench. Let me read some of the YouTube comments real quick, y'all. All right. Before they say I'm not paying attention. Martin says, good morning, fam. My biggest issue has been wanting to know everything before taking on clients, which is essentially impossible. While it is great to be educated and understand it's just not realistic, and we have to trust the network we have around us to help us grow and trust the support we have. Knowing where to look for the right info is huge. It is like an open book test. Know your resources and where to look, and you will do fine. Damn, yo, you said that right. I feel like reading that again, y'all. And that's, listen, that's a big part of it. Knowing where to get that info and having access to that info. It is very important for you to use those tools that have been given to you in this partnership. All right. I'm going to read this again. Said, good morning, fam. My biggest issue has been wanting to know everything. That was what I told y'all. I wanted to know everything. I got to know this. I got to know that. It's like I was making up scenarios that weren't going to come from this client. Literally, I'm there just like, all right, but what if he asked me this and she asked me that? And I'm preparing for shit that was never going to come, And I ended up learning and stuff, but I could have put a lot less stress on myself if I would have just taken the time to use my resources and then blended in the learning with less pressure. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't have to be that amount of pressure, right? And this is the lovely thing about this partnership. You get that support, that support group, that access. That's like having like a big bro, big sis right behind you. Like, yo, I don't get it. Boom. I got a ton of other things going on. I got to reach out to my support. So yeah, realistic. Okay, let's continue reading, right? He says, before taking on clients was essentially impossible. While it is great to be educated, understand it, it is all just not realistic, and we have to trust the network. So trust the network, all right? We have around us to help us grow, and trust the support. Trust the network, trust the support, all right? The December 13th party, holiday company party for Truthful Taxes was a great example of that. It's just so many people, so many like-minded people. Imagine 400 of us with the same goal, with the same, like, do you know what that is? That's a network. You got to tap into that network. Let me go back to the IG family. Garcia Karina, shout out to you. Good morning. Let's go back to the skyline right there for all my New Yorkers. All right. Don't worry, Jersey. I got a skyline for y'all too. All right. Just no oi. All right. Yeah, so tap into that network, and the support that you are going to get, right? And then knowing where to look for the right information is huge. So yeah, make sure that you are reaching out to your supports, that that you are familiar with the software, and that you are familiar with the IRS website and things of that sort. So you got to prepare. Don't just go into this like, oh, I just took the class and you put the laptop away for like 2 years, not 2 years, but like, and you never looked at it. You can't aspire to have a successful season if you do that. All right. Preparation loves victory. All right. Amat Victoria Curam, Latin saying. And look, I sent the link out again to Kenny, and he's not here. Look, it's Friday. You know what I'm saying? It's Friday. There's a lot of holiday stuff to do. I get it, Kenny, but we thought we was going to have you on today. So yeah, man, look, if anybody has any questions on or maybe information they want to give on the chat, on the live IG that they want me to speak on, I touch a little bit, more on the sales part, this morning, just to kind of give you just a few tips. It wasn't a whole course on sales, but stay tuned. Maybe I'll put something together, to help in that area. But if any tips helped out, or you thought anything that was spoken about was cool, please, hit that like button. Subscribe. All right. Share, and tell a friend to tell a friend. It doesn't cost you a thing, and it helps with the visibility of the show. As we grow this show, remember, this is our first week actually that we actually were on the program every day, if I'm not mistaken. So, congratulations to us on that note. You know what I'm saying? And like my man Kenny say,
buy that time forward.
Buy that time forward. All right. Buy that time forward, because guess what? If you're not buying that time forward, you're going to get left behind. All right. So you prepare so that when the time comes and you got to, do what you got to do, and be out there, doing the work, that you're not stressing about, can I even get somebody to do the work? All right. Anybody else? Nobody, man. Let me see the YouTube. Kenny never showed up. Gig Tax says, love that, Martin. I've also had to accept after my first couple of years helping others with taxes that I won't know everything, but I do know where to find the answers. There you go. Shout out to the champ, Gig Tax. All right. Anything else maybe they didn't want to touch? Let me go to the IG. Said, shout out to Jose V426. Let's go, champ. All right. All right, guys. Looks like we're going to cut out pretty soon. Kenny never came on. All right. Kenny said he was going to come on. Martin, where's Martin at? Martin, if you want to come on, let me know before we get out of here. If you wanted to speak on something, let me know in the chat. And I'll actually pin your comment for those that are on the chat. I mean, you got like 3 of these joints, so I don't know if I could pin all. Oh, I can pin all of them. That's pretty dope. Maybe I can't. All right. All right. Looks like it was light this morning. We're going to go ahead and get out of here. Again, this was another edition of the Morning Hustle. Any suggestions? Simply Lola. Shout out to Lorena, who I'm going to be working with closely this tax season. You know, I'll be offering my support to our Latin community and our Latin group, you know, the Spanish speaking group. So I'm looking forward to that. Listen, I'm just going to get better at my Spanish. You know what I'm saying? Been already looking at the glossary. You know what I mean? Gots to. But I'm looking forward to that. So shout out to Lorena Haris. And I hope I'm not killing your name. Just joined. Yeah, man. You know what? That's another thing I'm excited about. It's, you know, being able to, you know, be a support for, you know, a lot of the tax partners. I think it's like 40 plus or 40 new tax partners that are coming on our, you know, our Spanish speaking group. And I'm excited for that. You know what I'm saying? You know, there's a huge Latin community in especially where I live, you know, and I think for a fact, you know, because I know my city, it's underserved. You know what I mean? I think that, you know, these little spots that I see, you know, it's there's a lot of people out there, you know, that need Spanish speaking tax preparers that can actually educate the people. You know, there's a lot of people that do not know anything about taxes. And, you know, especially people that are just coming into the country or have, you know, very little time here in the country, or just, you know, they're not within that financial space or scope to even know about any of this stuff, you know, and there's nothing wrong with that. You know, and they're whoever it may be, probably an expert in their field. And what the hell do I know about what they do, right? So this is what I'm saying. So we provide this service, and if we have these Spanish speaking tax preparers that can go ahead and go out into the field and really help out and educate the people and help people to get in better positions in their life financially, that's you know, that's doing the good work. So yeah, looking forward to that. What Martin Fulco says, I have all right, well, we're happy you're feeling better, Martin. Yeah, Martin ran into a bug the other day. Martin says, I need them Spanish lessons too. Hey, you do, bro. Don't tell me you're a body and you can't speak Spanish. Put you in the back seat. All right. What you doing? Go take some Spanish classes. Go take some salsa lessons. All right. Get out of here with that. You got to learn the culture. All right. Messing with you. All right, guys. Looks like we're about to get out of here then, man. It was a great time here this morning. We closed out Friday morning. We might come back tomorrow for the Saturday morning hustle. Listen, there's a lot of holiday shit going on. So if I don't make it on time with some little things, don't worry about it. All right, I'll make it. But tomorrow will be the Saturday night. Yo, I think I should do something for the Saturday night because I keep saying that shit. But yeah, tomorrow will be the Saturday morning wake up call. Hopefully Kenny stops by. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't leave me high and dry. Go back to the skyline. Again, we're powered by Truthful Taxes. We thank you again for tuning in. Hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, hit the notification bell. It doesn't cost you a thing, and it helps with the visibility of the show. Let's go. And we'll be back with another one en la mañana. Let's go.
Why they talking like they go? Just don't provoke me, cause I don't need no cellmate. I'm in a 2-seat doing drops like a mailman. This ain't no hoopty ass, she riding, she's a hell yeah. No, I won't lose sleep about no pussy, I'm like farewell. Yeah. I'm outside. I know how it feel to see your homie switch sides. I know how to put that Rolls Royce shit in drive. I know how to load a clip and shoot, we gotta ride. You ain't gotta lie to me, baby, no. You know it's a vibe every time we catch him off sides, he won't make it, no.